Thank you for watching to this video. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you want to make a comment, that would be more than appreciated. And I really appreciate you watching these videos. This is probably the last comedy I'm going to do for the day. And it's about putting females on pedestals. It's about, when you meet them initially, positioning them in your mind as these perfect people, or as they say in public administrations, socially constructing someone to a way that you basically say rose-colored glasses. If anybody from the program's watching this, I hope that they like that. The social construction of the opposite sex. I've met many women in my life that maybe I meet them and I think that I've met Supergirl, I've met, Superwoman, I've met Wonder Woman, and they could do it all. They're a professional in the bank, let's say. They're a professional in the law firm, let's say. They do it all. They own their own apartment, they own their own house, they have dogs, they run around, they're beautiful. They could do it all. They've got heads and tails above me. They're everything. There's not everything they touch turns completely to gold. Yeah, okay. You think that when you first meet them, but get a little closer. One thing I've learned as I've gotten older is to really, truly, and completely know someone. It can't be from a distance. It's got to be close. You have to see what they're really about. And there have been many instances where I said to myself, this person is so much better than me. They're, as the song says, they're so high above me. They have it all over me. They could do this, that, and the other thing. They could run it all. But then when you get a little bit closer, and you go out with them, and you inspect it, and you see what the story really is, maybe they're just luscious. Maybe they run out every weekend and get wasted. Maybe they have all this beautiful stuff. Maybe they have 5, 6 credit cards that are in debt. Maybe they have been hurt many times before by other boyfriends, or they have a lousy relationship with their parents. And something happened a long time ago. They don't speak to their mother, father, brother anymore. Maybe they're not prepared to, have children and have a real marriage. You construct what you want to see when you first see them based on limited information, such as beauty, such as they're in a master's degree program, let's say, such as they got a law degree. Since they got a law degree, and since they appear to have all their ducks in line, they must have all their ducks in line. They must have everything together. You must socially construct them in this way in your own mind. You must position them as having everything together. But it's only when you get up close, when you really see, when you really take a critical inspection, and this takes being a grown-up to realize that this is the case. And it doesn't take these little degrees behind me, it takes experience. Real life, real world, real deal experience. And ups and downs of it all, in the highs and lows of it all, to realize that this is the wrong way to go about things. To just assume this, it's a, everyone's different, but I'm just going to say it's a young person's game to do this. It's someone who hasn't come to the realization that sometimes who you think is the hero isn't really the hero. Sometimes who you think is the villain isn't really the villain. You have to really take a critical look, and you have to give it time, and you have to have multiple experiences, and you have to really see. In the past, I would just assume right away this person is perfection, as they say. Perfect. Don't do that. Don't construct them in your mind that way. And this is men also. It's not one-sided. It's the same goes for both sexes. Same goes for both of them. Really, really, really take a look. And women tend to be better at doing this than men, because men tend to fall in love with their eyes. And men don't look at the holistic picture as much as they should. It takes them more time. So the main takeaway of this is give it time and take a critical inspection of what's really going on What's going on behind the scenes? What's going on behind the curtain? What's going on behind the facade that you might imagine in the first place? And you'll see that we're all mixed bags and we all have issues, and nobody, and I mean nobody, is Superman, and I mean nobody is Wonder Woman, because we're all just people and we're all mixed bags. And that's my final lesson, or my final, hey, listen, it took me so many years to learn this. Someone a lot brighter than me probably learned it right out the gate. But that's my key takeaway of the day. This is not a comedy channel. This is turning into a philosophy channel, but that's okay because I can do whatever I want.